Well, howdy, 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 everybody. Teresa here. Just me and the critters today. Bradley is at work, of course. Trying to find my phone. There it is. Like I say, I know I plugged it in. It is May 29th, 2018. It is Tuesday evening at 7 p.m. And let's unlock my phone, of course. Let me see, I have a cheat sheet. First, we're talking about the weather, all the storms and stuff. Right now, it's 80 degrees. Feels like 87. The high would only be 81. The low will be 73. We've had rain off and on all day, for about the last 3 days, basically. We've got some. It hasn't rained. I've seen it rain harder here. I mean, we've had the wind up, which is not normal for us. Yeah, it's been interesting. The humidity is 82%. The wind is 9 miles an hour right now, light from the south. The air quality is good at 40, and Maine pollutant is PM 2.5. Sunrise at 6:37, sunset at 8:32. Let's see, we're supposed to get more rain all week long until next Wednesday. So, it is what it is. I love the rain, but it's painful, like it is for so many people. Speaking of which, my pain is a lot better today, and I'm very grateful for that. It's a lot better today. It's about half the amount it was yesterday. Those of you that have fibromyalgia also and have a lot of arthritis like I do, you know exactly what I'm talking about. I'm learning to cope with it. When I was talking to Linda earlier, I said, I'm finally learning to cope with the fact that this isn't just something that's going to go away. It's just something that I'm always going to have, and I'm not giving up the fight at all. But sometimes you have to look at the reality of it, not what you wish it was. And, be a little kinder to yourself when you're having a real painful day and stuff. And that's what I'm learning to do. Still going to push as much as I can. Yesterday was a very painful day. I ended up falling asleep after dinner for a couple hours. Then that made it where I really couldn't sleep because I had cleaned house while dinner was cooking. I made meatloaf. I made that meatloaf and baked potatoes, and then I cleaned house while that was cooking, and the bathroom and everything. And that way, Brad did the dishes and fed the animals after dinner. And I went in the art studio and painted when I did wake up about midnight. I didn't go in there until about 2-ish. Excuse me. Oh, but I've been really busy in the art studio, so I brought out some stuff to show you guys. I've been very busy lately. This is one that I finished last night. Let's see. It's a 14 by 18. And closer, it's the black. It goes into the purple, the aqua. And then I have abstract flowers with vines down here. So yeah, it's one of the acrylic pours. And let's see. Then I have these I did in sets of 2. There's this one, which I really like. I don't know if you can see the glitter or not. Let's see. Yeah, there you can see some of the glitter. It's not loose or anything. It's been coated. It's been sealed up. I always seal up my acrylic pours and stuff. So there's that one, and along with it comes this one. So there's those 2 be sold as a set. I'll list all this stuff on Friday. But if you're interested before that, let me know. Just send me an email. And like I said, I'm thinking about doing maybe a Facebook page with all my artwork too. Not everybody does Etsy. These two also come as a set. They're 2 more acrylic pours. See, I have to keep it in the light. And then this one, also all of those are 5x7s. Then I did get done my set of 4. You can either use them as coasters, or if you want a magnet put on them, so you can keep your scissors and your needles and stuff. But I got all 4 done, and so I'll just show them to you one at a time. There's this one, and then this one, and then this one, and then this one. So yeah, I'm going to do one more coat over everything. And when I mean that, I'm going to do all the tops again, and then I'm going to do all the bottoms again, you know. So, well, I might wait and see if somebody buys them. If you're going to use them for coasters, then I'll do a complete another coat on them. But yeah, so those will be listed as a set. And then I finished this one, which I wish I could show you guys the face better, but you can always blow up, you know, pause it and blow it up or whatever. But yeah, she's being swallowed by the lava. So, yep, that's an 8x10. These next 2, this is one I did in the neon colors and black. That's a lot of really nice cell division in that one. And then this one is an 8x10. Got a lot of really cool cell division and nice colors on that one also. And then the last one here is, this is another 14x18. And well, again, the neon colors, a lot of nice bright colors. And so yeah, and I mean, you could turn it any way you want, you know. So yeah, a lot of nice. This is the one that Linda and I decided we're going to name Woodstock. Because then it kind of reminds you of that era. So, yeah. So, those are what I've gotten done so far. I have one more in there I'm still working on. And then, I'm going to, of course, do some other pours. And I'm going to start some classic painting also tonight. I have a hat going that I will finish tonight. I plan on getting on my comments too, you know. And what else? Guess that's about it as far as the artwork. I got in some more of my blank bottles. I really like these. These are an alternative and a cheaper way to do some really fine work. Is I like to buy these empty bottles, and what I like about them so much is that needle on there, you know. And so you put whatever paint you want to put in there. You can even, of course, custom mix, and then you're able to do, you know, what you want to do, you know. So, and that cap keeps that paint really nice and fresh. So, yeah, they're not very much either. I don't remember how many I bought. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10. That's plenty. Those are about twice the size of the ones they already have. So, you know, that'll be good. So I didn't get to sleep until I didn't go to bed till 6 a.m. and then I didn't get to sleep till about 7:30. But then I got back up with Brad at 10 and visited with him, and then he went to work, and then I laid back down about 1:30 this afternoon and slept for about an hour and a half. Got back up, and I've been up ever since. I had ordered Brad for an early Father's Day, non-Father's Day present. It was, I can't show it to you right now because I don't have it. I might be able to bring it up on my phone. I got it through Amazon. He wanted a lamp, a small lamp for over on top of the counter. There was no light there. And so I was watching and I was looking at stuff, and I found this. Let me see if I can. There we go. Let's bring it down. So I got this for him because he's part Chinese. So it's a Chinese dragon. It's just a little square lamp, and it's very, very nice and very pretty. He put it together. Came in today. I gave it to him early, of course, you know. And I also had gotten him. He collects dragons, and he collects kind of Chinese stuff, and we hadn't gotten anything in a couple of years, probably about 3 or 4 years. So I found this also very inexpensive. It was like $10 free shipping, and it's another Chinese dragon, and a Chinese dragon's on the gong part, and then there's like a Buddha on that part. So yeah, that was really nice. He really likes it and stuff. So you know, our whole front room, besides my artwork, is all done in basically stuff that Brad really loves, which I don't mind at all. It's done in dragons. Well, there's dragons everywhere, and some of the sliced geos and stuff his brother had gotten us. It's important to me that, you know, he likes the stuff around. So and he hadn't gotten me anything for the non-Mother's Day because, you know, we weren't really doing it, and so he felt bad, and I said, well, I said, there is something that I was really wanting that isn't something I have to have. I said, you know, Katie, if you don't mind, they had a tart burner that is like a mummy, and that I really like on Amazon, and it's like $20. It's an electric one, I believe. I hope so, because I don't want. I'm gonna check that out. Actually, let's see. It is. It's from Halloween Forevermore. If you guys are looking for some of that, let's see. I'm looking at that. Yeah, it's electric good. Because I didn't want to get, you know, one that was not electric. Let me bring up the picture better for you guys here. Yeah, look at that one. Isn't that cute? Yeah. So I'm excited about that. I'm excited about it. I probably will put that in my art studio. And then I'll have a wax burner in there that I can turn on when I'm working at night. That would be nice. Yeah. So, yeah, and the top of his head comes off and stuff. See, that's how the top of his head comes off. So, yeah, if you guys are looking for that, it's for Halloween Forevermore on Amazon. So, you know, yeah. So, and then Also, I wanted to tell you guys about this wonderful, and I'm not a paid spokesperson at all, okay? I had bought some body wash because I just think that while I love Bath and Body Works, I just feel like it's out of my price range, even on sale. Because this is a 19.5 fluid ounce bottle, and it's from, oh gee, I don't know who makes it. OGX, and I got this in, and then I ordered one that was coconut oil, and oh, they are so nice, you guys. Right now, and I don't know how much longer it is, right now they are on a, the add-on item. So they're massively reduced. So I really love them. And they're out of the lavender, but they have the argan oil of Morocco, the OGX essentially soft with Tasbiki blossom, if you like that. The coconut miracle oil, which Brad loves. I got that one for him. The eucalyptus mint, which I love. The quenching and sea mineral. So, and I had another one. I would think it was the shea butter, but that one was really expensive. So, anyway, you know, that's what's been going on there. And, let's see. Oh, I showed you guys the paintings, showed you my sleep pad. Really haven't done anything today. It's been storming on and off, you know, and, just kind of try and keep the dogs sedate. Brad wants to have pigs in a blanket and tater tots tonight, so I think that's just what I'll do, because he gets off here in about 45 minutes. And until then, Linda gave me this wonderful idea. I was talking to her about all these paintings I have done, right? And I have stacks and stacks. You saw all the paintings I just finished in a couple of days. And I have stacks and stacks of paintings, you know, and until they're sold, or, you know, something done with them. She said, well, she has seen with this one painter, artist, that he had stacked them like up on a wall, you know, standing up, a bunch of painting. And we were talking about, and she said she thinks he had it like in a box or something. And I'm like, I've got extra totes right now. I could do that. I could stack them, because I have them just stacked on top of each other, which I hate anyway. And they're just kind of thrown in the closet, and it's like that way I could stack them and have them. So when I do sell one, or I find, you know, an occasion that I want to give somebody one for a present, it's easy to go through those and pull them. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna spend some time doing that. And that's probably about it. I don't need to clean house. I did it yesterday, and I'm just looking at how beautiful. Charlie is such a pretty girl. Charlie, are you a pretty girl? You're so pretty, Charlie. Are you doing okay, little man? Come here, Charlie. Are you not liking all the thunder and stuff? He said, no, Mom, I am not. He refuses to go outside. Nixie refuses to go outside. Mama will go. But the other two are like, nope, I'll just cross my legs forever, right, Charlie? Poor Charlie. So, that's all that's really going on here. I'm going back and forth on whether I should go take that free class there at the library, for the, crocheting. I mean, I know I would really like it, and it would be good for me, and it would be good for me to meet people, you know, locally and stuff. I can't keep complaining about not knowing anybody, because, you know, you gotta go where people with similar interests. So I guess I just feel so bad that Brad would have to wait extra time. You know, he would have to be dropped off to work early that day. Excuse me. And but he said, don't worry about it. I'm a big boy. I can handle it. And it's like, oh, that's true. Yeah, I know we can. I probably will. I mean, I would like to. I know I'm going to kick myself if I don't. You know. And it's just every other Saturday. I don't know. It was for kids 10 and, or not for kids, but said 10 and over. So, I don't know how many kids will probably, there might be a few, but I don't mind kids at all. What do you guys think? You guys think I should take it? Would say that I would just have Vicky go on FaceTime with me, but, she's going to be busy this summer and stuff. And there's no big hurry on it, but you just have something. To have something to look forward to going and doing would be nice, so I probably will. I know I'm going to really hate myself if I don't. If I don't start getting out of the house some, I'm not going to make any friends or anything. I mean, and I'm not going to go hang out at a bar or something. That's just not my thing. That's just not my deal. Never really has been. The only time we used to ever go to a bar was years ago when we were thin, and that we used to love to dance, or I used to love to dance, and we would go like once a month and go out and dance and come home, you know. Turn it. Ooh. But anyway, that's all we got going on today. Right, Charlie? My asthma has really been acting up. I think it's from all the humidity. It's like, so is Brad's. What are you doing, Charlie? Even the frogs weren't croaking last night. They were all silent as could be, too. Usually you can hear them so loud through the door. Just incredible. But anyway, that's all I got going on. Oh, I know. There's one thing I've been wanting to talk to everybody about. Excuse me while I scratch, because I got it. Something that really bothers me, disturbs me, is the amount of pure hatred that goes on between people that are unhappy with each other. And everybody has times that they're unhappy with somebody they thought was a friend. It might, whether or not they patch things up or they, go their separate ways. You're not going to always be a fit. And it's going to be like what the saying says, people come in your life for a short time or a long time, but they all leave footprints. And I believe everybody brought into your life for a reason. And to me, and I've had people that I thought we were becoming great friends, and then, things would fall apart. Whether it was my fault, their fault, a combination of it. But I don't wish any of them ill will. I always feel like you can't completely hate somebody because there was a reason why, some reason usually, that you felt like that person was such a wonderful person to begin with. And, my glasses are dirty. And, I mean, but it disturbs me when I see people on, I'm just going to come out with it, people on YouTube, and I'm not going to name names because, I don't want to be involved in their drama at all. And, but it disturbs me when you see them doing videos and they're naming each other, and the hatred, the amount of pure evil and hatred in their eyes and in their voice and stuff. It's like, wow. I mean, I'm of the theory that, you just leave things be. I mean, and I've learned the hard way, but you just leave things be. I mean, if you guys are not going to be friends, just, don't be friends, but don't be doing all the videos back and forth. And he said, she said, and then somebody else might have said, and other people have DMs and stuff, and it's like, okay, first of all, I don't have any DMs, and if I had any DMs, I wouldn't be saving my DMs, I wouldn't be sharing my DMs, I certainly wouldn't be paying people for DMs, I mean, and this is just my personal opinion, but, I mean, and recording conversations, and recording everything, it's like, really? I don't go into it. That'd be like me talking to Linda and deciding that I'm going to pretend like we're friends, but I'm going to record you. Because, you know, friends talk privately maybe about somebody else. That's just normal. But it's a private conversation that neither one is going to share with anybody else. You know, you have people you confide in. And you know that whoever you used to be friends with has people they confide in. But when it becomes hurtful is when, and I've had this happen to me personally, when then people you thought were your friends all of a sudden just stop being your friends. And you know it's because the other person said something, or you feel like it is. But then I think, well, if they don't like me enough to come and ask me what they heard or what they were told and they just dropped me, they really weren't my friend in the first place either. But YouTube has become a very scary, frightening place, and at any given night you can see groups of, and it's usually women, sometimes a few men get involved, of this side, and they'll have a live stream going, and this side, and they'll have a live stream going, and then there might be some people from this live stream over spying on this live stream, and vice versa, running and telling each other, and then a live stream will get shut down, and they'll move to another one, and they'll say such hurtful things that I would never, ever say to anybody, like wishing somebody dead, wishing somebody would have the most painful medical treatment of whatever they're going through. Not caring if a person is suffering or has a terminal disease or whatever they're going through in their life, and just the pure hatred. I've seen people that I really, at one time, liked and would watch their live streams faithfully with such vim and vigor and nastiness and pure hatred and evil in their eyes and the things they were saying, and it's just like I just about expect their heads to start spinning around and then spewing split pea soup. This has got to end. If you don't like each other, just leave each other the hell alone. What are we teaching our younger generation, guys? What are we teaching? You might say, oh, the kids never watch this. You know, when a video's out there, the video's out there for all time. And you don't know in 10 or 20 years they won't see that video. So, I don't know. It's really heartbreaking, and I wish people would just, you know, we were taught in school, if you don't like somebody, just leave them alone. They'll leave you alone. You know, you go play in this corner, they'll go play in that corner. All is well. You know, there's also something about being cordial and stuff. You know, that you wouldn't just, you know, I mean, if you were sitting in a room with these people, you wouldn't be saying the same things, or most people wouldn't be. So, I don't know. It's the biggest turnoff in the world when I see some YouTubers and I see the way they're behaving. It's like I'm done. You know, I wouldn't want to have a friendship with that person if they're talking so badly about somebody that was supposed to be a good friend of theirs, you know, or having such hatred and like everybody jumping on the bandwagon. Some people seem so desperate for friendship they'll align themselves with other people just because they feel like they're needed and they're wanted and whatever. And it's just very disturbing. I mean, I really think YouTube needs to crack down on its policies as far as this kind of stuff. This kind of hate speech. you know, but I don't know. I don't do that in my world. I mean, if I'm done with somebody, I'm just done with them. I don't normally speak to them. If I see something's going wrong, they're having a hard time in life because I did care about them at one point in time, I'll probably, say something about, I hope you get well soon or anything. I just, I don't hate anybody, you know. I mean, there's certain people that, I have, you know, uh, no desire to ever have anything to do with, whether it's in my personal life or my YouTube life or whatever. And, that's just the way life is, and I'm sure there's people that feel the same way about me. So anyway, I love you guys, and I do cherish your friendship so much. And I'm hoping that if you are in the path of this storm, Alberto, that you're safe, warm, and dry. And I will talk to you tomorrow. But I think you're awesome. Bye.